Hello everybody, and welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War. Now, it's been a couple of days. There's been a few days between the last episode that went up, and by a few days I mean practically a week, and when this is going up. And I have to apologize. I hate having a break in content, especially given the fact that two other series also stopped, or finished, pretty soon, or very close to when I had to have a break for this one, so yeah, I'm sorry, but as you can hear, I'm feeling much better after a few days of having some coughing and a really sore throat, all that kind of stuff, but I'm back now, so let's get back into the game. We finished off last episode, I think it was last episode, finishing Gettysburg. So the next thing we need to do is we need to get all of our boys back up to full strength. So the first thing, I think we're going to get our division commanders worked out here. Well, Heathcock is good, so we're going to put him back in charge. Is Johnson back? Yep, Randy Johnson.
Sir, yes, sir!
Let's go through. Is Beatty back? Beatty's not. Haskell's back.
Yes, sir.
Whitaker, are you back here? Yes, you are. Wagner? Yes, you are. So Beatty and 2nd Division Commander. Let's check out the barracks. No, it looks like they're just actually dead, or they're just gone, I'm not sure. But okay, so 2nd Division we'll put in... We'll put Heathcock off of there, and we'll put Ward in command of Heathcock's brigade, and we'll put Heathcock in command of 2nd Division, because that makes sense to me. And Beatty, we'll put Elder in command of Beatty's unit, who got decimated. And let's also handle Andrew's promotion to level 3. Sharpshooter, which gives them better shots there, or Elite. We're making him Elite. I think it's the same thing Gibbon's got. The only difference is, well, they've got actually pretty different upgrades between Gibbon, which used to be the Iron Brigade. Wagner has gone up. Assault course, firearms course, marksman. We'll put marksman on you. Tremble. Firearms course. More. Marksman. Baylor. I'll give you a horseback riding course. Grinder. Put you in assault course to give you a bit more stamina. I think that's everybody. Okay. First things first, we're going to look for the most damaged units in our armies. So Elder is very well damaged. So we're going to bring him... Well, he's actually so damaged he doesn't get benefits of the firearms course. So we're just going to bring him up a good number there. With some rooks. And then we'll put some veterans in there. Moore's pretty damaged. How many rooks can we put in? 21. Vets will get you up to 1,500-ish. Grinder. Rooks. 100 men. 1,500 there. Okay. Let's look at... It's funny, 3rd Corps is actually our most... full in terms of men that are able to fight. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to bring them up to full strength.
Sir, yes, sir!
We're going to bring our boys up to full strength in 3rd Corps as much as we can, and we're going to use them for the next fight so that we can buff out 1st and 2nd Corps, which took up some major casualties during Gettysburg. Okay, you've got 20-pounder parrots. Kirk, you've got your Spencers. We bring you up to 400 maybe. Drake will get you up to full.
Yes, sir.
Stark up to full. Okay. That gives them the most men out of all of our units here. Johnson, you took some heavy casualties. Let's get you up a bit. And Veteran up to 500. Weeks, you didn't take nearly as many casualties. Let's get you up to 600 actually. Latimer, you took some casualties. Let's bring you up to 500. Hobson back up to 20 guns. I think you were on 24. Finnegan back up to 24.
Yes, sir.
Everson, you were on 12 guns. Yeah, okay. So we get you back up to 24 guns. York, you were on 24 guns. Meredith, I think you were on. Well, you weren't on 21 guns, but we're gonna put you. Or you weren't on 24 guns before. We're gonna put you on 24 guns because we've got a shitload of parrots in reserve. Speaking of which, let's see how many we got in spare. Ordnance. Could get rid of the fields. So there's less damage, but we get more efficiency. We'll keep the fields. Keep it more mixed. Baylor, you took some casualties. Get you back up to 750. I don't know if you were at there before. We're gonna put you up there. You were at 750, I can tell. Hasn't sharpshooters. They're gonna be expensive. Get you back up to 500 men with your sharpshooting rifles. Okay, well our specialists are back up to full. Let's go to the armory. Did we have revolving Colts for any of our skirmishers? Got those. Where are skirmishers at? Can't remember. Hasn't sharpshooters? No. Kirk's got Spencers, so no. I think we got rid of them. Oh yeah, no, because we put Spencers on Kirk. That's what it was. We can make an infantry brigade with the revolving Colts? Seriously? How many of these do we have? Not enough to put a brigade's worth on there. But damn, that is something. Harper's Ferry. We're gonna sell off these. Sell off the Burnsides. And yeah, sell off the Smiths. Cavalry. None of us use the Remingtons. Artillery, we got a shitload of parrots and ordnance. We've got the 20-pounder parrots. Hobson. More efficiency, less damage. Reload's the same. No, we'll keep it like that. Keep it like that, and we'll sell off. I don't know. Sorry, this is going to probably be a lot of working on this. 6,000 men? It costs 30 renown for 6,000 men? My god. The latest model of Springfield rifle can decimate infantry charges with its increased rate of fire and accuracy. Ooh, and that gives 2,000? Not that much, actually. 20 gives us 400 Spencers. Kirk's got 400 Spencers, could give him a full unit of 500 skirmishers with Spencer. That's pretty good. Very high reload rate. 7-round magazine. That is something. Let's bring you up to the max that we can get. 14 20-pounder Parrots, which is some fierce firepower right there. We'll get a 4th Division going in 3rd Corps. Just for future. Let's give Bennett some men. Bring him up to full. That leaves us 400 men in reserve. Alright, we'll have to... I'm going to sell off these palmettos. Let's see here. Can we re-equip some of our units since we're so low on manpower anyways? Yeah, I think all of 1st Corps is re-equipped. Not our 3rd Corps. Let's re-equip you with our 55s. We can re-equip you with 55s as well. I'm gonna re-equip you with 55s. It's costing us a lot of money, but I think it's gonna be worth it. It's about time we got rid of these old style muskets, and that brings us to full 3rd Corps. 3rd Corps is fully with the 1855 Springfield, so we're using rifles. The only units that are still using non-rifled muskets is 2nd Corps. If we go to the armory and we sell off these guys, we might be able to equip ourselves in 2nd Corps. So if we go 55s, and we go there, let's get rid of these palmettos because they're expensive, so we could sell them off for some. Okay, 1,700, and the palmettos. Okay, and Trimble, let's get you with 55s. Not enough. But we've made progress. We've got 4 brigades, I think. Yeah, there's only 4 brigades left in the whole army that are using old-style 1842s. Almost everybody's using the 55s. The next step would be to switch over, like if we look at the armory. The armory right now, 55s is what we're using primarily. The next one we'll be switching over to would be the 61s. Yeah, it'd be the 61s. And apparently also there's, from the government, we can get the 63s. But I prefer the 61s as the next primary one here. It's a new technology rifle that will rule the battlefield if you can afford it, so it's probably pretty expensive. But yeah. So alright, 3rd Corps will have to be the one that takes on most of the fighting for a while, because they've got the most manpower on the field right now at 23,770 soldiers, 24 guns, versus 18,000 and 20,000. So yeah, 3,000 more men on the field than 1st Corps. So that's a new thing. Grant used to be the small fry, but yeah. All right. Let's also bump up some of our supplies here, because I am noticing we are running low on ammunition quite often. So I would like to just bump up our... what we're... oh, I think... oh, you can only go to 3,500. Well, there we go. We now have the most supply we can get. So that's the thing. Alright, let's go to the battle map. We read the reports last time. Just a lot of things. 3,300 cracked troops. Looks like 55,500 troops have begun concentrating on our army. That kind of stuff. Their training's at 42%, and their armory's at 35 to 40%. So, yeah. And we'll have to fight at Bayou Forchet. I think that is. It's, I think this is Louisiana? No, it's in Arkansas. Or Arkansas, depending on what you want to say. But let's read this. The siege of Vicksburg has ended, and now the Union armies can be assigned other expeditions across the country. We have been ordered to capture Little Rock, Arkansas, and add it to the list of conquered towns that had seceded from the Union. One cavalry division is already advancing towards Little Rock, south of the city, at Bayou Forchet. Forchet? There are strongly entrenched Confederates behind the Arkansas River. If we repulse those forces, then Little Rock will fall easily, and the Southerners west of Mississippi River will be demoralized and separated from the Confederate lands. Those will give us 6,200 men and a bit of money. So yeah, just checking. Chickamauga is going to be a fight. Hopefully we can reinforce the rest of our corps before we get to that fight. So let's go into the bayou. "15 brigades, 3rd Corps. It's got 13 brigades. They've got a shitload of guns, but we've got the 20-pounders. Remember that. So we've got 22 brigades. We got 15 brigades. Our brigades are larger. So yeah. Okay, and we're attacking. So let's do this. The rebels hold a strong position north of the river. There are 3 available fjords to cross the river here. So we got one right there. Looks like one right in front of them. At this section, and further up north. If we go up north, we can come around them. Part of your forces have landed on this small island and will soon join the attack. The main body of your army will attack from this direction. In order to dislodge the Confederates, you need to develop a cautious rather than bold strategy. Good luck, General. Just got 10 brigades here, 3 brigades here, I guess, or something like that. So what do you got? You're the 20-pounders. What is Price using? 10-pounders. Price, you're out. Lee, you're in with your 20-pounders. So we got Kirk, Drake, 750. Everson and Hayes will be in reserve along with Price. Okay, that makes sense. Stark and Douglas cut across here. Lomax and Pond right there. Kirk, why don't you see what's going on up here? Whitaker, Haskell, you'll be behind Pond and Lomax. Wagner, you're up here. Grant, I want you to move up, see what you see at this observation point. Drake, they'll move up across there. Webb, I want you to set up here with Lee right next to you. Here's Hayes and Everson. Let's see what we got. And then we also got Price here. We'll set up right there. And there they are. We got 3 hours to take this location. And I'm fairly certain what we got. Draw if we hold Bayou. If we lose less than 40% of our army and we hold the Bayou, then we keep this, or we get victory. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. Move across there with Whitaker and Haskell. We'll have Wagner move across. We'll have Douglas and Stark move across as well. They'll take this northern crossing, 3 brigades on that. We'll have 2 brigades here with Price hitting the Overwatch here. Then the bulk of our forces will take this crossing in the center. We'll coordinate it, hopefully. Kirk. What do I want Kirk to do? Have Kirk come across here for a minute. Webb, I want you to separate a bit. So I can select you specifically if need be. Alright, Whitaker, take shots at those skirmishers. Come across, see if you can hit those skirmishers from the side. Alright, across there. Drake, I want you to right to the edge of this force, see what you see. Well, we got a lot of cannon right there. Counter battery fire on those cannons, Price. Mox and Pond. We'll see about you actually making this crossing. See what you can do. Kirk, hit those skirmishers. Hit those skirmishers right there. Move up, Kirk. Come on. Alright, Kirk, hit those skirmishers. You've got the superior reload. Hold right there, Kirk. Alright, Stark, come across here. Wagner in reserve. Okay, Whitaker, move up, hit these skirmishers. Alright, we'll move up our 20-pounders. Webb along with them. Okay, those boys are routing. Kirk, rotate a bit. Whitaker, still our rear guard here. Make sure they don't cut across us. Okay, Lee's coming across. Let's see if we can force these guys to fall back here by trading some shots. Whitaker. You know what to do. Lomax can push up. Haskell take up the center bit. At the double. Alright, Wagner, I'm having you charge. You're completely fresh. Drake, you in reserve here. As soon as they break, I want you to race out across. You get behind them. Okay, Whitaker, you're actually going to get away from this cross, from the actual fighting on this river here. Alright, get in there, get in there. 2 units of cavalry right across behind them. Fire at these guys here. See if you can break them. Ah, damn, Wagner. Couldn't get across there. And they fire on these guys. Nope. Move forward, Kirk. Charge across Douglas. Same with you, Stark. See if we can get Drake to get some shots in on these guys. Come on. Come on, if we can break this northern bit here. Come on, break them. Skirmishers are breaking. Alright, Haskell, keep pushing up. Alright, Everson at the double. You at the double. Price is still there. We got him. We broke him. Got the double across here. Taking this side of the river. Get across. Get everybody across. Sure, Whitaker's back here. We don't want them getting shots on our boys. Keep Whitaker as our rear guard here. hit Bell, hit those cannons. That is a lot of cannon right there. Get Price up a little bit and have him shoot at one of these boys. Alright, Stark, you're up there. Douglas, you're cutting across. Oh, fall back, Drake, fall back. Across there, get those skirmishers. Nope, nope, nope. Hit Clark. Hit Clarkley. If we can knock Clark out of the fight, we have an opening inside of their line. Okay, we repulse their cavalry. Keep hitting Bell from the side here. Keep moving. Alright, Kirk, cut across, get these skirmishers. Okay, Bell's routed. Alright, Drake, fall back a bit. Fall back. Alright, charge up here. We're charging the cannons. Haskell, you're charging. No, no, Everson that did not go well. Come on. Drake, try and hit the cavalry. If not, then go in and hit them. Get some of those guys in there. Okay, keep cutting across. See if we can get Everson in behind these boys. At the double with Whitaker, we'll get him in there. Haskell will have fall back. Alright, push in. They lost a portion of their wall. If we can get him behind McRae, we might be able to knock him out of the fight. See if we can get Drake to hit these skirmishers. Nope. Clark broke off. Okay, McRae broke. Person's broke. Keep Whitaker moving. Just keep them going. Let's get Douglas in there. Alright, well, we secured the fort with about 54 minutes left in the fighting. Let's see if we can hold it. Come on, keep pushing up, boys. There we go, he's gone. Keep going. Kirk, hit them. Haskell, move across here, see if you can hit these guys. Oh, Whitaker's in melee. Can Whitaker survive? Maybe. Let's get Drake across here. He might be able to hit this. Maybe knock him out of the fight. Come on, Whitaker. I just need you to hold on. Come on, Drake. Hit in there. See if we can push up this hill with Hayes. Okay, we survived. Let's get Douglas across here. And down here. Ponch took some shots. Okay, we pushed them out of the fight. Okay, Drake, fall back. Get across here. Just keep rolling up these cannons. There we go. Casualty-wise, I think they might have edged out, but they're in the defensive position, so that would make sense. There goes those cavalry. Those guys, looks like those skirmishers broke finally. Keep rolling up these cannons, that's the big deal right now. Oh, Wagner broke. Hit Clark. Come on. 12 minutes. We're hitting their cannons pretty bad now. these guys on the side. Come on, Lomax. A good shot. There we go. Let's see if we can rout these guys. Well, Drake broke, but I think we just broke these guys that were holding down their center. 2 minutes left. We have one reserve brigade. Actually, two if we count Haskell. Come out on top if we lose less than 6,000 men. We lost less than 6,000 men, so we come out on top by a few hundred men. They actually took more casualties. So yeah, Union and Confederate, Ulysses S. Grant versus Sterling Price. 22,900 infantry, 750 cavalry, and 24 guns versus Confederate 16,818 infantry, 2,333 cavalry, and 105 guns. Casualties, Union 5,785 infantry, 18 artillerymen, 99 cavalry versus 6,148 infantry, 47 guns, and 494 cavalry. So that was pretty good. Yep. Clark got the most kills on their side. Lomax got the most on our side. Officers, Lomax was wounded. Hayes, Lee, Douglas, Kirk, and Pond all got promotions. We rescued some of our Springfields, Sharps, Spencers, some of our 42 Springfields. Not sure where those came from. Captured some of those as well. Got some Harper's Ferry from them. Some Mississippi's. Got some Fields. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, 6,200 men. Got a career point and some payout. So, all right. So we came out with, I think, about 1,000 extra men that we'll have to put in somewhere. But looking at the time, we are way over for this episode. So thank you for joining me for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, consider that subscribe button as well as take a look at the description down below where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.